Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful sunny day here today. We got a little frost going, but hi, guys. Oh, yeah. So we got some bad news and some good news. Let me think. What was the good news? Come on. Oh, yeah. So we have some sad news. Sadly, it involves this one. Midnight is no more. Our chicken I saved, baby chick. Not sure exactly what happened, but Gus definitely brought me the legs back. All right, I'm not going to get further into it. Our chickens are locked up now. Gus just not sure if Ozzy has something to do with it as well. We don't seem to be able to catch either one 100% in their act, but yeah. So she's no more, but that's one of those things where you have to say, okay. And then our white kitty, Whitefoot, one out of the two that still was here, passed away yesterday, peacefully right in front of the garage. I found her still warm. Right when I went out to feed everyone, she must have just passed away. She was between 17 and 18 years old. Amazing how that cat actually survived for that long, considering she was overbred and had all them skin conditions. But while she passed away, her coat was beautiful. She was all white, beautiful. It was just like a perfect condition. Oh. So, what's the bad news? Oh, so, Valentine's Day yesterday. Here I'm finding our cat of so many years. Wonderful, sweet cat in many ways. It's one thing, you couldn't teach her how to use a litter box. So she had to stay outside most of the time. Anywho, so Valentine's Day, I'm finding her passed on, still warm. She must have just taken her last breath. And in a way, it's like, it was time for you to go. She had some problems breathing, this and that. And to bring a cat like that to the vet, I'm sorry guys, but, all right. I'm realistic, easy boy, easy, when it comes to things like that. Not as that. That cat had a wonderful, beautiful life. Lasted for as long as she did. Unbelievable. So, in a way, again, one can look at it one way or another. I look at it, that's the last bit of love that you give me to pass away today. I just find you. Didn't have to watch you suffer, dying or anything. It was just, and so I thought, okay, I'll go and, we have a pet cemetery. Go and dig a little grave and put you in there and you'll be with the rest of them. Going back to the principles of creation, yes. It's one thing with animals, most of a lot of the domestic animals, unless you use it, exotic amphibians and birds that last for 120 years and stuff like that, which I don't think a bird should ever be, okay, you most likely will outlive them. And one has to deal with the death of them. Right, Gus? Yeah. So, I'm coming, guys. So, to me, it was kind of like a testament of love for her to pass on that day. It was time. And I didn't need to take her to the vet to be put down or anything. It was just time. And it was the first time that a cat actually didn't disappear to pass away. Because we have many old cats here. Okay, some of them got killed, no doubt, by coyotes and other things out there. But But this one was the first one that actually died on the premises. Yeah. Okay. So what's the good news? Is there any good news to be had? Okay, well, yesterday was Monday. Monday at our house is garbage. Get the garbage together and time to get in the car and drive it all out there, which most of the time I don't have to do because oftentimes Sage goes out there, right? You drive the truck and bring everything in. Have someone here who does that. So yesterday I was all by myself. Sissy was working. Brother-in-law was still on the boat or somewhere else visiting. So nobody was here. I was all by myself. And I got myself together to do what needed to be done for that day, including burying White Kitty, White Book, and taking the trash out. At the same time, trying to get my garden ready for spring, and there was a dump run that was necessary as well. So here I am, but okay, felt really good. I hear the door go. Oh, Sissy calls, says, I'm expecting some mail, so I'm going, okay, then I'll have to go out after 1 o'clock. Don't do anything before that. Okay. So, door opens. My brother-in-law walks in. My staggering Schwager Winston. I say, hey, you're home? He says, yeah. Got back from the birthday party of one of my grandchildren and with his brother, Grandpa. And I'm going, oh, well, how convenient. I said, I was just about getting ready to take a walk to bury White Kitty. He says, oh, I'm going to help you with that. And remember, we already dug a grave for Dewey, which we didn't need because I buried him somewhere else. I'm going, oh, yeah, all right, that's right. Anytime you're ready, so I'll let him kind of come home and relax a bit. And then I said, oh, trash day too. And I tell you, I said, but we can't put all of that out there. And he says, I'm going to do a dump run today too then. I'm going, okay then, let me think. So I was here all by myself. Kitty passed away. Garbage day. And I had many things ready for a dump run. Kind of trying to get my head around all the... Okay, not such a big deal to get into the truck and run out to the gate, right? I mean, it wasn't. But here again is it's the give and take from heaven. Amazes me. I've been doing really well with my knee and my hips. I had all the time to recuperate, and then I'll just cook and clean, keep the house clean. This now, which people appreciate around here. And here I am. I have a day where I'm kind of. I wasn't going to do dump run. I was just going to get everything together. But you know how it is. When you're kind of an organized person, you want to get that stuff out of the way. Just okay, and keep everyone else happy. The bottles that I've been using as a surrounding for some of my beds, this garden beds, was a real eyesore to my sis-in-law who just, okay, so I like to please people, or per se, okay, I don't really need to do that, and it's not pleasing to someone else, and it's not such a big deal to change something about it. So we got it all done yesterday. We went and buried the kitty. Then we went out to the gate to put the trash in the trash cans. Then came back and he says, I'm going to do the dump run today. Let's get it on. I'm going, oh, okay. Yeah, I was pretty much killed that evening. But again, killed. I was tired. I could feel I wasn't walking so good. But it was fine. And again, so it was Valentine's Day. Nothing really to do with heaven or this or that. I mean, it's a man-made holiday, really, when it comes down to it. And yet, hey guys, quit it. And yet, somehow Spirit World made use of it. Hey, okay, enough. Spirit World made use of it to show me their love, show me their caring, show me their support. Yes? Huh? It doesn't feel like that to other people like it does to me. Give and take with heaven, but not coercing it, just letting it happen as we happen in other people's lives. Seriously, you two. You're so sensitive. Maggie, you're so sensitive. I know. She knows that's her dog too. You're not number one now? You are still number one. You are still, ow, that hurts. You're still number one. You'll always be number one. So quit it. She throws her head up. The give and take with heaven is amazing to me in things like this. And I have to recognize that as well, right? Yes. Do I ever have a really bad day? No, I don't. Even days where things are, okay, that's part of life. This is part of death. They're still amazing and beautiful and wonderful. And the reason for that is to know what you can change in your life to better. And to also realize what you can't change and it can still be for the better. Right? Yes? Okay, you two, would you just cut it out? So that was my day. Now I'm going to go and feed the piggies who get the leftover cat food. Because Burley gets that over here. Come on, piggies. Oh, Gus wants to lick at them. Come on. All right. You have to wait a moment, buddy. Come on. You can let that out over here. You make so much noise with it. Okay. Oh. All right. There. Hey. There is one thing I've learned, recognized in my life is that I can't compare to others and others can't compare to me. What we do share in common though is we decide on how we want to view life, how we want to have that give and take with heaven, spirit world, with our surroundings, with the people around us, with ourselves, spiritually and physically, and on which way that's going to go. We have absolute freedom to do that, absolute choice to do that any which way we want to. Then let me ask you, why would you want on a hard day, continuously choose a harder route rather than take a step back, reflect before you react and go, oh, was that how should I truly digest and deal with a situation? And that is that, right? Yes. Okay, that's what I wanted to share today. There was one more thing I saw. Guy posted. My wife does not like Valentine's Day, doesn't like that day, and yet I had to acknowledge her anyway. I went in, my comment was, and said, I love you, my dear. I went in and I said, no woman hates that day. What we don't want is our guys to have to acknowledge that day rather than want to. So you did the right thing, and I know she loves it. You see, again, where's the difference? That's a great guy. That will make a great husband and a great father, because regardless, he acknowledges his love for his woman, his wife. I thought that was really cute. Young guy too. All right. Well, that's what I'm going to say today and end up with today. God's love and blessings always. And I will talk to you another time.